Hey, what's going on, everyone? Appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Fortnite video. In this one, I'm going to be sharing with y'all 25 secrets you probably missed in the new Chapter 6 Season 2 update, Lawless. My goal out of making this video was to introduce you to hopefully something new. I will say I tried to avoid covering like the obvious ones that have like icons on the map, like for instance the bosses that you can go to take on to get special gear, and like going to the vaults as well and blowing them up with the thermite bombs to loot inside of them. I feel like too many people have already covered those, and I feel like everyone already know that those are in the game. So I tried to cover, once again, secrets that I think players miss. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you do, consider leaving a like on it. Let's see if we can get this video to surpass 500 likes. I know that's a lot to ask for, but I think we can do it. As always, it's totally up to you if you want to take the time to support this content or not. Just leave a reminder here in the beginning. I will say this took absolutely forever to compile all of this together, but yeah, genuinely, I do hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get into all of these. Okay, so for this first secret you probably didn't know about, you want to drop over at Shiny Shafts. Once over here, there's going to be 3 different valves we're going to want to turn. The first one can be found right here, next to this rail that you can grind on. After you turn this valve, you just want to grind this rail all the way over here, and it'll lead you straight to the next valve that you have to turn. And then the next and last valve that you have to turn will be located right over here. You just want to jump down, head up these stairs, and bada bing, bada boom. Once you turn this, this will open up the secret vault door, and inside here you can find 2 rare chests, which will contain some great loot for you, especially if you drop here in the beginning. This is a great starter spot to drop at. As you can see here, look at all this great loot I got from looting everything in here. Freaking amazing. You can also find some gold in here too, which, as you know, gold is really handy in the Lawless update because you can purchase things at the black markets with the gold. Freaking amazing. And also you can exit out of here really fast by just going through this porta potty right here. So yeah, now carrying on, this next one will be located over here at Outlaw Oasis. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop there, and I'll be showing y'all the secret here. There's actually a few secrets here you may have missed. Okay, so the first secret you can find here is a pretty big one. There's actually some statues right here, these golden wolf statues inside this building. As you can see, here are my surroundings from this building, from here. Valentina's over there. And yeah, you just head in here. Now you're going to have to make all the wolves just face forward. It's literally that simple. Nothing too complicated here. And when you make them all face forward, you will unlock something secretive inside this place, right underneath this rug here. As you can see, bada bing, bada boom. How cool is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at all this. So you get a chest here, you get a rare chest right here. This is your chance to like load up on some good loot. And there's also some gold in here too that you can scavenge as well. Get gold from destroying the golden wolves, and plenty of goodies in here. Oh, and by the way, and how you get out of here, you can easily just jump right back up if you want, or you can take this porta potty and it'll take you right here, a little outside of the Outlaw Oasis. Anyways, carrying on here, this next little secret you may have missed is how these hot tubs can actually heal you if you have any damage on you. Alright, so I got some damage now. Yeah, any of these hot tubs will heal you. So, check it out. You can get healed up in them. So yeah, if you don't have any med kits or anything, this is an easy way to just get your guy back full health. And speaking of the hot tub, you know how the hot tub has a sign out front of one of them that says 3 max? Well, something happens if you actually get more than 3 players in the hot tub at once. Check this out. Here's what happens. Yeah, you go flying in the sky, and no, you don't have any kind of glider or anything to save you from the fall damage. The only thing that's going to save you from the fall damage is if you land in water. You can survive this. So it's kind of like you're trolling yourself if you end up getting 4 players in this. You might end up taking out yourself, which I did multiple times. Keep in mind this will happen also with any of the hot tubs, not just the one specifically that I showed in this video. The hot tub will like start glowing red, then you'll just be shot out. Once again, your glider will not come out either. So make sure to try to land in the water if this ever happens to you. Pretty cool little secret the developers added though that you could easily not have known about, especially if you don't have that many players to play with and to organize to get into the hot tub together. But anyways, also another little secret here that you might not have known. It's like a little secret hidden detail of these robots you can find in this sauna. They're actually randomly around all over, but This is one location you can find them at. I'm not going to cover a bunch of these in this video, but this is a little hidden detail of Fortnite's little new mascot, I guess you could say, in this area. Once again, you can find them in other places as well, just, hidden around in this new Fortnite Lawless update. Alright, so this next secret that you may not have known is located over here next to Hopeful Heights. In case you didn't know, the female and male moving giant island turtles that you may have known about in the past have officially stopped, and they are stationed over here, as you can see. It's actually a great spot to drop at. There's tons of loot on top of them. Check it out. And they are connecting. Just take the zip line over. Look at this. Some rare chests over here. Yeah, great way to get stocked up. Tons of chests you can loot over here. I actually highly recommend dropping here if you're looking for a good spot to go to that really doesn't have many players right now going to get some great loot. I gotta say, these turtles look so strange. I tried blasting them in the eye and stuff like that to see if anything special would happen, and no, nothing unique happens, but hey, it was worth a shot, I guess. Okay, so this next secret will be over the gold river that runs through the map now. When your character touches this, you will get the same gold effect that you get by using the gold splashes that you can find around. This gold effect will last for a short period, and it will make you move quicker, jump higher, and you'll be able to break things more quickly to get materials faster too. So yeah, good to know. Alright, so this next one will be over these strange porta potties that you can find. As you can see, here's what they'll look like, and they do cost gold to use, so some of you may be wondering, are these even worth it? Well, here's what happened. Yeah, it's just like using any other porta potty, except these seem to reach a little further, I guess, and they're conveniently around out in the open that you can use to help you escape from certain things. No, they don't give you any like special buff or anything when you use them, so honestly, they're a waste of gold. The only time I could really see these being actually worth it is if you're in like a dire emergency and you're getting like ganged up on or you're about to die. Yeah, sure, use it to get to safety. But other than that, no. They don't really seem that worth it. Either way, I figured I'd cover this secret because it's something that you may not have even known was in the game. Okay, so these next few will be over Sub-Zero and his new weapon. You can find him over here, literally like off the map, hiding. As you can see, he'll be located like right over here, behind Lone Wolf Lair. Over here, he'll be on top of this mountain. And when you get over here, when you talk to him, he will give you a shield, which is beneficial. And also, he'll have some things to say, like when you first approach him, he'll mention how he's looking for Scorpion and stuff. And also, you could talk to him about the tournament, obviously the Mortal Kombat tournament. Here's what he'll say exactly. The tournament was created by the Elder Gods to suppress the outworld threat. And then if you continue, it says it is held once per generation. And then if you go to continue again, he'll say this, and it cannot be refused. And then if you hit continue again, he'll say this. If you are chosen to fight for this realm, will you be ready? Yeah, I think Goku would be ready for some Mortal Kombat. My character is Goku after all. But yeah, that's what he says for his dialogue. There may be a little bit more if you go to first approach him, like, don't distract me from my mission. He'll have some like subtle little dialogue when you go to first approach him too. But that is his main dialogue when you talk to him about the tournament. He'll say that over and over. And also you can hire him too, and he is really powerful, especially at close quarters. I do not recommend being super close up to him if you go and try to attack him, which is what I'm going to get into next. Yes, you can take him out, and if you do take him out, he'll drop the Sub-Zero's combat kit, which is his gauntlets. Once you have these on, you'll be able to do some awesome ice attacks that Sub-Zero does, and you can even dash. Which brings me to my next secret. If you dash off cliffs, you can survive the fall damage. Check this out. Do not take any damage going down. That is a very neat secret tip to know about. Also, with these, when you take out an enemy, sometimes you'll hear Shao Kahn laugh from Mortal Kombat. He is the watcher of the tournaments. I believe in Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, he would laugh at the opponents that would get comboed in his Coliseum. So basically, he just watched us take out this opponent, and he laughed about it. It's pretty freaking sweet. It's a Mortal Kombat Easter egg there. And not to mention something secretive with these, you can walk on water with them. How cool is that? Okay, so these next 13 secrets, since I just covered Sub-Zero and where he's located at, I figured I'd cover how to find all of the other hidden NPCs around and what they say as well. Because I know, you don't want to just take the time to read everything they say being on the battlefield. It can be a bit of a distraction. Yeah, this is something that you could easily miss. And on the plus side too, if you want to just follow along with this video, you can discover all these NPCs as well in the game to get you XP too. It'll help you level up a bit. I'll also be sharing what all they provide you with too. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into all of these. So I just started with Sub-Zero. This next character will be the Dill Gangster guy, aka Big Dill. You can find this guy over at Crime City. Here's exactly where he's located at over here. To give you a better example of my surroundings, the bank is right down there, which I'm sure most of you know you can loot and stuff. But yeah, up on top of this building here, you can find Big Dill. And well, here's what all happens when you go to interact with them. First off, when you talk to him, you'll get either a med kit or a shield potion. That's basically the same thing you'll get for all of the characters when you talk to them. Keep that in mind. Also, you'll get some XP as well if you haven't encountered him and talked to him before. You can also purchase the Med Mist smoke grenades from him for 125 gold. And you could talk to him too about quite a bit of different things. Let's go ahead and start off here with the Dill bits when we talk to him about this. As you can see, he says, it's the scam business of the future, man. And then he says, you give me bars, I have your bars. I spend your bars. And you get to have a Dill bit. And you get to attempt to spend it however you want. No refunds. So yeah, he straight up says Dill bits are a huge scam, in a sense. Anyways, carrying on here, you can ask about Big Dill, in quotes. So yeah, here's what he says about this. In the studio, I go by Big Dill. Outside the studio, I also go by Big Dill. Just call me Big Dill. It's easier that way. So yeah, he wants to be called Big Dill. Anyways, we can also ask him about being an inspiration. Here's what he says. Nah, I'm not special. We're all just born in a jar, you know? Then our tainted brine grants us sentience, and we break free. It's a universal truth, and it connects us all through the great vine of fate. Alrighty then. Anyways, carrying on here, we can also talk to him about weapon of choice, and here's what he says. Why choose just one when you can have two? I'm the innovator behind the pump and dump. Load them up with the SMG, then knock them down. So yeah, that's everything that he says. We get a bit of lore over him and who he is. Anyways, let's carry on here. Okay, so this next one you can find over at Shogun Solitude, which is located way down here on the map. Over here you can find two NPCs. There will also be Shogun's henchmen here too, so keep that in mind. They won't be alone over here. Let me go ahead and take these guys out real quick. Okay. Anyways, here's what the brat will say. Look at him. Look how cool he looks. He was emoting. Brushing the dust off his shoulders. Or buns, I should say. But yeah, here you can activate a rift from him for 450 gold. Or you can also purchase a twin fire auto shotgun from him for 300 gold. And here's what all he'll say. There's actually a good bit here. So first off, we can ask him, how is the sausage made? Dude, you do not want to see that. It's frankly nasty, you'd even ask. Oh, I see what they did there. Ballpark Frank hot dogs. Let's put that... Oh, come on. Storm Eye, shrink and move, bro. Let's put that thought back in the casing and talk about something else. Okay. Anyways, now we can ask him about dill bits. Yeah, I don't really understand all of that. It's like bars, but not bars. My certified financial planner recommended a diverse portfolio of stocks, bonds, and real estate instead. So I'm sticking with that. The brat's brain is for poetry, not numbers. He definitely has a personality to him. Being in a rap duo? Ah, dude, I love it. The bars, the fans, the artistry. Big Dill keeps it cool, and I bring the heat. Together we are lukewarm, everyone's favorite temp. Plus, my collection of rhyming dictionaries isn't just for decoration anymore. So yeah, that's what the brat has to say. You're getting served by a tasty boy. Anyways, let's see what Kendo has to say over here. You can hire him for 800 gold, and you can also purchase a Sentinel pump shotgun from him for 300 gold, and he'll give you a shield as well. And here's the different things you can talk about. Let's see what he says about hope. I love my family, but I never feel totally relaxed around them. Hope is different. We just get each other. She always has my back, and I have hers. That's a new feeling. I hope she's the same... Wait, what? I hope she feels the same way. Okay. Dago. You know that feeling you get sometimes like you're being watched? I get that feeling every time Dago's got a new project, like a Sixth Sense. Dago's projects are always big, bold, and leave a huge mess for the rest of us. I hope I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Alright, lastly here, let's talk about Jade. Jade's home and everything is mostly back to normal. She's lost some of her recklessness. I thought I'd be relieved, but still, she's exploring her connection to the sprites, and that's beautiful. I think she's found her destiny. I'm proud, if a little jealous. So yeah, that's what they have to say. Okay, so these next two will be located over here at Demon's Dojo. So let's head over there. Okay, so when you get over here, you can find two NPCs that you can talk to. As you can see, you can find Vengeance Jones and the Night Rose. Let's go ahead and talk to the Night Rose first. She'll give us a med kit. You can also hire her for 800. It's kind of pricey. And also you can get a Veiled Precision SMG from her for 300. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Wow. I have no idea how I just lived that. Anyways, here's what she'll say if you go to talk to her. What do you want? You could talk to her about freedom. I have my freedom after centuries of bondage. But nobody wants to trust a demon, do they? It's lonely. I want to build a life, do something meaningful. But that will take time, and at least now I have that. And you can also talk to her about darkness. Here's what she'll say. There is growing darkness at the heart of this island. Of course, no one will listen to a demon, a former enemy. Dark days are coming. I just hope this island is ready. Don't know what she's talking about there with something at the center of this place. Interesting. I don't know if that's like foreshadowing future content that could be coming. Anyways, we can also talk to Vengeance Jones here. He is such like Gambit. Anyways, when you talk to him, he'll give you a med kit as well. And you can purchase a pulse scanner from him for 200 gold, as well as a hollow twister assault rifle for 300. And you can receive a patch up from him for 200. He gives you a free med kit though, so I don't really see that being handy. But anyways, you can also talk to him about the shard and hope. Here's what he says about the shard. Truth is, we're hunting for a 0-point shard. It's powerful, chaotic, and prone to being misused by villain types. I've got a lot of experience with the 0-point, but this is a mess. The worst part, I don't think this shard's the only one out there. Anyways, here's what he'll say about Hope. Hope's trying to figure out who she wants to be. The luxury of peacetime. I guess a luxury we won't have forever. Hope's not some flashy hero type at heart. Hope's a leader, and a good leader's worth 100 heroes. So yeah, that's all that these guys will say. And how you find them. Pretty cool little spot. You can find two NPCs there. Okay, so this next one we can find will be located right here at Brutal Boxcars. Over here you can find Fish Stick, as you can see. And here's what he'll say. You can ask about plans. Fishstick mimes a train moving and then happily walking on. Fishstick mimes a whole lot of chaos and running off the train in a panic. Fishstick droops dramatically at not being able to get onto the train. Why did he want to get on the train? He mimes cutting sushi and scowls. Revenge on der Taisho. Fishstick waves and burbles kindly. What the heck, dude? So random. Okay, so the next NPC will be located over here at Outlaw Oasis. We can find Valentina over here. As you can see, you can find Valentina right here, doing some jump rope. And here's what she'll have to say. First off, she'll give you a med kit when you talk to her. And you can ask about the dance. Crime is like a dance. A bank job is a ballet. Carefully choreographed, everyone in their role, tense, beautiful. Safecracking is a bachata. Intimate, sensual, dangerous. Robbing Kane is like a school dance. Embarrassingly easy if you've got any rhythm. So yeah, that's what she'll have to say. Okay, so the next NPC we'll be covering will be over here at Hopeful Heights, which is located right here on the map. Let's head on over. Over here at Hopeful Heights, you can find the next NPC you could talk to up here in this building. And there are a bunch of people that also dropped over here right now. Holy guacamole. But yeah, at the top of this building you can find Shadowblade Hope. Let's go ahead and talk to her. She'll give you a med kit, and you can buy a med miss smoke grenade from her, as well as a collateral damage assault rifle. The assault rifle will cost 300 gold, and the med miss smoke grenade will cost 125. That's not a bad deal, really. This is kind of handy. Also, you could talk to her about all kinds of different things. You can talk to her about finding yourself. Here's what she'll say. Chasing the shard with Jones has gotten me thinking about how it all started. I was just some girl trying to fix the world with the odds against her. I was scared and over my head, and I couldn't ever show it. Jones took me under his wing. If I met someone like me, I'd like to do that too. Anyways, we can also talk about Kendo with her. I'd never met anyone back home who really got me. Jones is a great mentor, and we are a great team, but Kendo is different. Kendo's quiet and sensitive and knows what it is like to have a hyper-ambitious older sibling. He always has my back. I hope he knows I have his back too. Oh gosh. Seems like there's a guy coming up on me. 1 second. Okay. Let me get back to talking to her now. Anyways, lastly we can talk to her about the 0 point shard. The shard seems to be locked away in the spirit realm. Fun fact, only demons can use the portals, which is great. And even we could get through. It's swarming with enemies. We need to figure out a plan, and soon. So yeah, that's what she'll say. Sheesh, we're uncovering a lot of story and lore here, talking to these characters. But this next one will be located over in one of the black markets, the one next to the colorful farm. Over here you can find Keisha Cross. She can provide you with a riff, and there will be quite a bit of different dialogue you can talk to her about too. Let's start off with motorcycles. You love bikes too? I swear I was put on this island to build them and ride them. Cassidy and I used to borrow bikes together all the time. I've gone legit mostly. But if Cass and I hadn't boosted bikes as kids, who knows what I'd be doing now. Anyways, we can also talk to her about the black markets. Here's what she'll say about them. In a place like this, with Kane's thumb pressing down on all of us, I think of our markets as a community good. Even outlaws need a place to congregate, kick back, and network, you know? And the more bars I make, the more bikes I can build. It's a win-win. And lastly, we can talk to her about Cassidy Quinn. Cassidy's my girl. We grew up together. She's a thrill seeker. I'm a worrier. What else can I say? Oh, I guess I could say if you mess with her, we're going to have a serious problem. Got it? So yeah, that's what she'll say. Anyway, speaking of Cassidy, you can find her over at the Lone Wolf Lair, which is located right here on the map. She'll be outside the lair inside this building here. And when you talk to her, she'll give you a shield, and also you can purchase a Falcon Eye sniper from her for 300 gold. And when you talk to her, there's quite a bit of different things you can talk to her about. Let's start off here with taking risks. No risk, no reward, baby. And no cool story to impress people with afterwards either. Sometimes risking it all is scary, but you can do anything scared. And whatever happens, you are a little less scared to do it next time. Anyways, we can also talk to her about Fletcher Kane. That arrogant, pompous, tacky Pomeranian, he thinks he can rule with an iron paw. But when tyranny bites, we bite back. When we're through with him, he'll run crying back to his kennel. And lastly, you can talk to her about Midas. Here's what she'll say. He's a legend. Literally, I can't believe he's real. When I was a kid, I dreamt of working with him. The ultimate criminal. And me, his prodigy. Sorry, I got distracted. What did you want? Okay, so yeah, that's what she'll say. Anyways, next up here will be another character you can run across inside another black market. This one will be over here at Magic Mosses. Over here, if you go inside this building here, you can go down and find the black market. And down here you can find Joss. And when you go to talk to her, first off, you can purchase a rift from her if you want. Also, you can talk to her about quite a bit of different things. You'll find out she loves magic. So let's start off with that. You can talk to her about magic. She says, I think magic is just science we don't understand yet. We used to think miasmas caused illness, and volcanoes were angry gods. And that the Tooth Fairy was an actual fairy, not a tiny dentist with boundary issues. Folks around here think that makes me a buzzkill, but isn't science so much more exciting than magic? Anyways, next up here we can talk to her about gold. Gold, symbol AU, atomic number 79. It's softish, inert-esque, a great conductor. And some people spend their whole lives chasing it. It pays for my beakers and keeps the lights on, but there are more interesting elements out there to study. And lastly, we can talk to her about chemistry. Chemistry is everything. Chemistry lets us combine elements in endless permutations to make something new. Everything on the island, good or bad, exists because of chemistry. Who wouldn't want to master something like that? That's what all she'll say. Okay, so next up here we'll be going to the black market next to Crime City. located right here. Over inside this black market, we can find a character named Skillet. As you can see, here's what he looks like. And you're able to purchase a rift from him for 450 gold, just like the other rifts. Also, you could talk to him, and here's the different things you can talk to him about. Let's start off with the explosives. What's there to say? Except, I love them. The smell, the danger, the raw throwability. Nothing else compares to a great big kaboom! Kaboom! Okay. Anyways, we can also talk to him about retirement. I am retired-ish. Sure, occasionally I come out of retirement for fun. But generally speaking, I'm out of the crime game. Only good, honest, illegal explosives manufacturing for this possum. Okay, and lastly, we could talk to him about Mama Pos Pos. Why are you asking about my mama? You best speak carefully now. That's what I thought. Kaboom! Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to meet his mama or what, but it's kind of odd we can, ask him about his mom for some reason. But anyways, yeah, that's what he says. That's a bit about him. Okay, so this last NPC that you can talk to that you may be wondering where they are will be located over here at this colorful field. So let's head on over there. But anyways, right here. Oh, what the heck? Oh my goodness, hang on. Dude, I'm telling you, some of these players I go against just feel like bots. They just feel super easy. Anyways, as you can see, here is Jade, and you can talk to her. You can also hire her for 800 gold, or you can purchase a hollow twister assault rifle from her for 300 gold. And here's everything you can talk about with her. You can talk about the sprites. Here's what she'll say. I can't explain my connection to the sprites in words exactly. I can understand them. I can feel what they feel. They listen to me. And I can feel this great slow heartbeat in my chest alongside my own. I think it's the heartbeat of the island itself. Interesting. Anyways, here's what she'll say if you talk to her about Dago. I'm worried about Dago. He's obsessed with the darkness he saw in the spirit realm. He thinks he alone can face it. He's wrong. If he tries to face the heart of the darkness alone, he will lose. It will take him. We have to stop him, but I don't know if we can. Oh, what the... Bro! Okay. We'll have to come back. Anyways, carrying on. So yeah, she gave me a health pack when I first talked to her. Let's go back to Dago, I think. Anyways, lastly here, the spirit realm. The spirit realm, I can barely remember my time there, but it was strange. The spirit realm wasn't dark or evil, but there was a dark presence there. It knew me, my family's bloodline, and it wants us, all of us, but especially Dago. It has the shard, we can't let it take the island. So yeah, there's a little bit more lore over the game. But yeah, I guess that's wrapping up this video. Hope you all learned something new from this and you found this enjoyable. I'm out of here though, everyone. As always, most importantly, I appreciate y'all taking the time watching and listening. Until next time, peace.